What's up, my beautiful babies? How y'all doing tonight? We got to talk about Jay-Z tonight, y'all. Sorry I haven't, responded earlier to Jay-Z being on Jeffrey Epstein's list. I've been busy with my online store. Y'all know I'm handcrafting jewelry. There's a couple pieces of jewelry on the table. I wanted to show y'all, my babies. Y'all could order y'all a pair of these earrings, as well as check out all the other stuff at ladyc.com. The link will be in the description to my online store, my babies. You can also go on my website if y'all want to book some readings with me. This is my most recent jewelry, my babies. But anyway, I didn't come on here for jewelry. I came on here to give you guys a live. We're gonna address these allegations with Jay-Z being on Jeffrey Epstein's list. But I did want to, let y'all know all kind of handcrafted jewelry is on my website, as well as I got all kind of cups. You know what I mean? And I'm moving towards keychains. Other stuff will be soon. I got some healing crystals on there for y'all. Go check that out. adc.com. It'll be in the description down below. Now let's get right into this. What is the link between Jay-Z and Jeffrey Epstein, y'all? From my understanding, plenty of celebrities was considered to be on Jeffrey Epstein's list. I think it broke the internet earlier this week that Jay-Z is mentioned on the list. I put out previous videos, both lives and pre-recordings, talking about some of the things that people have alleged Jay-Z have been doing, as well as Spirit has alleged some things. So let's get into this. Let's see what link did Jay-Z have with Jeffrey Epstein, and if his downfall will be worse than Diddy's. Which I did do a previous video, y'all. Go check that out. It's about Jay-Z's downfall coming. Let's see how hard he about to fall, y'all. We gonna ask Spirit that. Now I want y'all to tell me though. Do y'all think that Jay-Z gonna go to jail like Diddy? Do you think he gonna get out of it? Hopefully, Spirit will answer all of that for us tonight. But y'all know before I do this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video, it is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I'm going to state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we done got that disclaimer out the way, y'all see I got this sage just about lit. Let's talk to Spirit, y'all. Let's see what Spirit got to say about Jay-Z's coming downfall. Will it be worse than Diddy? And what is his link with Epstein? All right, Spirit. Can you please tell me about Jay-Z's downfall? Is his downfall coming? Will it be worse than Diddy's? And what is his link to Epstein? I want to know all of this tonight, Spirit. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos and check out the old ones. All right, we get ready to pull. What is Jay-Z's... What's coming for Jay-Z's downfall? Will it be worse than Diddy's? Let's answer that question first. Maybe it'll answer it all at once. All right, we get ready to pull the card, y'all. All right, my babies, let's go. All right. One more, then we're going to pull. All right, here we go, y'all. You got the Emperor in reversed. Jay-Z, from what I feel like the cards are trying to say, is a tyrant. You know what I mean? He controlled a lot of women financially. Let me see. The Sagittarius energy coming through. Let's pull some more stuff. I'm seeing that I feel like Spirit is trying to say he drugged a lot of women and he trafficked a lot of women for profit. This is what I'm feeling like. Let me see here. Got the Justice card, which means some kind of pending court case. They're going to find out just how violent he is, how dangerous Jay-Z is. A lot is going to come up about the other liveness Jay-Z is a part of, about how Jay-Z paid for a lot of this. Jay-Z's the type that don't get his hands dirty from what I'm seeing in these cards, y'all. He's the type that abuses his power, got to always be in control, got to take over stuff. He's kind of dangerous from what I'm seeing. I feel like there was a lot of child trafficking going on. Maybe that's what he was doing with Epstein. Let me see here. Some kind of exchange for money. Hmm. I'm pulling some more cards here. Yeah, he's the type he'll make threats and stuff like that. He also got to keep up appearances. He gained a lot of his success from intimidation, you know, basically abusing his authority, abusing people and his power, unaliving. It's been a lot of crimes he's committed, I feel like, around the world. Him and his wife, allegedly, from what I'm seeing in the cards. Done a lot of black magic, summoning the demons. Let me see here. He's a tyrant. He has a very bad temper. He has a very bad. He loses his temper easy. You disagree with him, you come up dead. This is what I'm seeing. You come up unalived. He's very dangerous, very manipulative, very corrupt. But come on, Spirit, answer the question I was asking. I do see, like I said, some kind of legal stuff coming on. Like, yeah, so all of that is going to get exposed from what I'm seeing. Um, all about his relationships, his lovers, about how he beat women. Because I'm seeing this is what I'm seeing in the cards. I'm seeing that he's like a very extremely violent, very tyrannical person. He's put hands on women. It's been many women, not just his wife, but many women he's put hands on and abused. You know what I mean? He's a. I'm saying that he's a sexual deviant. This is what they're saying in the cards. There's going to be all kind of allegations coming his way. More allegations that he's going to be able to defend. A lot of family secrets is going to come out. I feel like about Jay-Z. This is what I'm seeing in the cards and stuff like that. All right, so come on, let's pull this. So I guess Spirit wants the first answer about Jay-Z's downfall, so we'll just let Spirit go. All right. Let's pull some more cards, my babies. Let's see what else we talking here. Okay, all the actual activity he done did, all the child sacrificing, because I'm seeing this, it was a lot of child sacrificing. And I'm feeling like he sacrificed children to give energy to Blue Ivy, allegedly, from what I'm seeing in the cards. He's a very corrupt businessman, very did a lot of underworld shady business deals in order to get money. He got money coming from all places. I'm seeing he going to jail too. This is what I'm saying. A lot of stuff is going to get exposed. You know about him doing the black magic, which that a lot of that's going to get exposed now. He's trying to flee. I'm seeing that he's trying to flee the country, or at least he's going to try to go to somewhere else where he can escape justice. This is what I'm seeing. Look, like the six of you see the six of swords where it looks like some kind of journey or something like that. I just do. I feel like I see him sneaking away or trying to disguise himself away. You know what I mean? Because a lot is going to come out about his parties, about the stuff he's done. There's going to be some kind of turning point, some kind of change, and people in the way people see him. I mean, people have been side eyeing already, but they're gonna see all the pain he's caused children, all the pain he's caused women, just so he could live in luxury. You know what I mean? He's not stupid. He's very analytical. He's calculated. I'll say that. You know what I mean? He's gonna try to escape, but I don't think he is gonna escape. He got a lot of mommy issues, so I'm feeling like there's a lot of hatred towards women. This is why he feel like women should be controlled and women should do what they're told. This is what I'm saying. Allegedly, women should stay deaf and dumb. This is what I'm seeing. Let me see, some kind of a judgment. People are gonna start judging him, change their mind about how they see him. Like it's extortion that was going on that he was a part of. Now, listen, I know we had multiple questions, so that was the end of the first question. So basically, like, what's some of the stuff that's gonna be exposed about Jay Z that he is gonna go to jail? You know what I mean? I don't know if his. I feel like Spirit is saying his downfall's not gonna be worse than Diddy, but it's gonna be just as bad. Now, that's the second question. What was Jay Z's? Why is Jay Z on Epstein's list? Why is he mentioned? Spirit, please, can you tell us why is Jay Z mentioned on Epstein's list? What was going on? Okay, all right. Why is Jay-Z mentioned on Epstein's list? What was his ties to Epstein? All right, great Paul. All right, one more and then we're gonna pull sweeties. All right, here we go. It was Jay-Z's ties to Epstein. You got the Knight of Wands is in reverse. You got the Ace of Wands. It was a lot of like masculine energy, a lot of high energy. Look at this crap. Liberations, freedom. But I'm feeling like it was a lot of he was doing a lot of corruption, a lot of kind artist stuff, a lot of dangerous stuff. Look, this I'm feeling like it's a lot of extreme violence. He had a lot to do with some of the stuff Epstein was into. This is what I'm seeing. They were getting money together. They was how can I say this? It was like this thing where he was financing a lot of the stuff. I'm not gonna say he was financing a lot of stuff Epstein was doing. They was traveling. I feel like they was trafficking people, like women and children and stuff, and they was traveling to other countries to do this. There was a lot of violence, a lot of sacrificing, a lot of like M-wording going on. Unaliving is what I'm saying. Like so many of them, it was like they will overpower them. You know what I mean? This was the way to look, the devil card. I was getting ready to say that this was like an offering. Look at this. You see this card? A child offering to these wicked deities. This happened in other countries a lot of times. This was part of their religious practices. Him and Epstein followed the same kind of religious practice. I'm getting a feeling of Scientology or something like that. Allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards. The moon card in reverse. They did this in cycles. This was ritualistic, a lot of this crap. They would, I'm still getting the feeling that they would unalive like babies and people and like it's like blood sacrifices. This is what I'm saying. Look. It was a lot of alcohol served. There was a lot of drink, like they would get them drunk. Why do I feel like they was drinking their blood? Because I'm feeling like because you got the death card that came up in reverse before that, as well as the Ace of Swords card, like they were cutting an artery and drinking their blood. This is crazy weird. Okay, I feel like what Spirit is trying to say that there were female celebrities such as Beyonce involved in stuff too. Like all of this, I feel like it's going to come up in court. Let me see here. So they was ending people's life cycle. A lot of this was abuse. There was a lot of stuff going on. This was to keep them rich and in power. You know what I mean? This is what I'm seeing allegedly. They were scared of crap out these kids and to cut their veins. It's like something that that pumps into your blood when you're extremely scared. And so they cut these kids' veins and drink it. This is what I'm saying. Like it would be like they would drink it like it's wine. Allegedly. That is ugh. I don't like I don't like that. Like this is what I feel like Spirit is telling me, and I don't like to even think about that. Let me see. Let me pull some more cards, y'all. Look at this. They've unalived even pregnant women, like they're taking the babies out the pregnant women's bellies and taking their wounds out and stuff like that. I feel like this is the stuff they've done to stay rich. They needed the innocence. They needed the blood of the innocent, like pure, innocent. You know what I mean? That's why the food card came up. It represents like a newborn baby. They did this stuff in like this secluded spot. This was to keep them like famous and all of that. It was blood sacrifice, and they will unalive both the mother and the children. Like they would take like pregnant women and do this. Look, the Sun card in reverse, terminate the pregnancy, but not full. Like I'm feeling like they would cut the baby out of the woman and then unalive the baby, cut the baby. Like slice the baby up for sacrifice. They did it to the children that were already born too. This is what I'm seeing. Let me see here. Look at this. I'm seeing a very violent man. This is some of the stuff that also went on Epstein Island that they haven't talked about, that they're not talking about. This is the other stuff, and not to mention the orgies and the. I mean, it would be an orgy in a sense, but it's like one of the participants wouldn't be exactly willing. This is what I'm feeling like, and they would take people that were disadvantaged, so you know what I mean, make them think that, oh, they were giving them this opportunity that they came from like broken families and they were disadvantaged, so that they would cooperate more. You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't fight them as much. They'll just let them do a lot of stuff. Look at this. Look at this. They would give women homemade abortions and promised her money if she allowed them to do it. But I'm feeling like they would unalive her too. I'm feeling like these women and children, a lot of them were from foreign countries. I don't feel like they were Americans. I feel like this was going on in other parts of the world. I don't feel like this is what hasn't been coming out yet. Like this stuff is so dark. Honestly, sweeties, I can't wait for this reading to be over because this is too dark for me. This I don't like this. Okay, so this is ending on he he's pretty abusive, he's pretty domineering, he's pretty selfish, and he's a bit tyrannical. This is what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like he did some pretty messed up stuff too, and a lot of it was towards children. He was very ruthless, you know what I mean, and made sure that these kids and stuff couldn't escape. I'm wondering if he was the father of some of these kids too. Like some of these kids he sacrificed. I wonder was they some, children of his. But tell me what you guys think. I want to remind everybody that all of this is alleged. Tell me what you guys think. Did you believe that this is what he was doing on Epstein's list? Like this was some of the stuff him and Jeffrey Epstein was doing? Do you believe that Jay-Z is headed for jail as well? Do you think that his downfall is going to be worse than Diddy's or just as bad as Diddy's? Do you think that Jay-Z is going to get out of this scot-free? Write it down below. But thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I will see y'all on the next reading. I love you, my babies. Don't forget to check out ladyc.com. You know what I mean? I want to show y'all these again up close. These, like I said, my most recent creations, but I got all kind of different jewelry. Beaded jewelry, earrings, bracelets, necklaces. I got stuff coming soon, my sweeties. You know what I mean? I also got drinking cups, mugs, whatever you want to buy. Don't forget to check it out or book your reading today. Love you, my babies. Have a good one. Good night, sweeties.